Hey everyone, this is Wilson Leung, coach with Win with Wilson. We will be answering some of the most common questions real estate agents have or aspiring real estate agents might have. Who am I? I've led a team for the last 9 years. Each respective year, we've sold over $100 million in sales volume. I've also trained 3 of the last Rookies of the Year in our office. I've also trained personally a 30 under 30 National Association of Realtor inductee. So when it comes to training real estate agents, when it comes to mindset, when it comes to leading a team, and ultimately all of that equating to more income, more clients helped, and more time back so you can focus your time with your family, your loved ones, and your friends, or just doing things that you enjoy, these are the answers to some of the most common questions people might have if they're considering a career in real estate. Let's get started. The next question is, how are real estate agents compensated? In the state of California, real estate agents are compensated via commissions, which means every day you wake up unemployed. So what does that look like? You have to go look for employment. You have to go talk to people. You have to build relationships until someone's willing to sign a contract with you. There's 2 types of contracts that they could sign with you. A buyer-broker agreement exclusivity, which means the buyer is saying, you can help me and I'm gonna work with you in the search of my home. Or you're going to sign an exclusive listing agreement with a seller, which the listing agreement says you are the only person that could represent me to help me sell my house. And in California, the seller is the one that determines the commission for the listing agent and also the commission for the buyer's agent. So the compensation in real estate is determined by the clients and it's negotiated by the real estate listing agents. Now the question is, what kind of structures, if I'm a new real estate agent, how will I be compensated? There are multiple ways. The most common way is you're compensated through your broker who accepts the commission dollars when there's a closing on your behalf and splits commission with you. You will want to ask your broker exactly what the splits are and what are the fees you're going to pay. And of course, you want to look for miscellaneous fees too. It's not just your percentage that you split, it's also the cap for per year if some companies offer a cap, and also the miscellaneous fees for processing your transaction. Of course, you want to look for a system and a commission structure that's going to scale appropriately to your skills, to the amount of people you help in a year, so it makes financial sense for you. And it's always going to be a weighing of value versus expense. Value is what your broker and what your team is going to provide to you in contrast to the expense or what you pay them for their support. Some of the most common structures that you'll have available is you're going to be either a solo agent or you're going to join a team as an inside sales associate or a buyer's agent / showing agent. Hopefully, when you look for a brokerage or look for a team, they have clearly defined how you could advance with their business. If there's a clear direction that they could give you, they likely have experience that's relevant to help you in your situation. Otherwise, you're going to be a little bit stuck. If they're not giving you clarity on exactly what that's going to look like for you to progress in your role, then you're going to be a little bit lost, and that's going to give you a setback in your career that you should avoid. So one of the first questions you should ask, of course, is what value as a team or as a brokerage you're going to provide to me, and also what am I looking to give to you in return, because there's going to be a mutual relationship, a win-win if I align myself with either a team or a brokerage. If you have other questions about compensation, please feel free to reach out to me. More than happy to answer them, and hopefully this was helpful. If you have further questions, feel free to comment if you found us on YouTube. Find us on Instagram at Wilson WLREA. Send me a message. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm more than happy to answer specific questions you might have. Treat me as a resource. I always want to make sure I come from contribution and add value to those in my life. I feel fulfilled when I'm able to help other people, whether they're on my team, my clients, or people that I haven't met yet. I love meeting strangers and seeing exactly what I can do to help you. So reach out. Thank you again.